Mike and April Studios. This is Plugged In.
Do it. Back to back. Yeah, let's get that J-Lobes action going. We are live. Johnny Five is alive. We're back again. Guess who's back? Johnny Five's back. Back again. Sean. Do. Boop boop boopy doo, booty doo boo boo booby doo, boopity doo boo doo bee doo. Boopity doo boo boop, copyright strike. Let's go, everybody. We are live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in to April, Plugged In with April. Look at all these beautiful people I have with me. This is awesome.
Sweet.
Yes.
Let's do this.
We got Jay, and we have a surprise guest. NES is here.
What
and
up,
we got
NES?
Kimzilla.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah. So thanks for coming in and joining us. Sean S., you are on the road. Safe travels, dude. We understand that you couldn't be here. So NES has stepped in your spot for now.
Yeah.
I can't fill his shoes.
Without the beard.
Without the
beardless
beard.
NES.
Yeah.
Beardless.
Shaved it off.
That
If you
was-
guys want to check that out, it was pretty funny.
It was epic. You know,
Yeah, Wednesday's live stream.
I got other friends last night with the wig. I walked downstairs I was going to a luau last night. I walked downstairs with my Hawaiian shirt on, the wig, sunglasses. They had no clue it was me. None.
Yeah, none of us
There you
did
go.
either.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a second. They're saying it's hard to hear us.
I just bumped the gain up. It should
Okay.
be better.
Let us know, everybody, in the
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah,
Yes.
we built this thing in like the last 10
Yeah,
minutes.
we built this city
We built this
On-
city.
yeah,
Oh,
on
I will not
sticks and
start
spit.
singing. That is not my thing. I'm
on
so
sticks
sorry.
and spit.
Yes. All right, let's give it a second. Looks like Pop is asking a question.
Can you hear me now?
NES, where is your disguise?
It's in the trash at Mandalay Bay.
Yeah, and threw it away.
Much better, Marge says. Oh, we got Merlin's wand in. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Were you gonna say something?
We can hear
No, I had to throw it away because I was being chased by security, and I had to get rid of the disguise. So.
I think it was epic. I think you pulled it off because you're like, oh, dude, I like your style.
Yeah, I dig your style.
I dig your vibe.
I dig your vibe or
I dig
something.
your
Your
vibe.
And I was just like, okay.
I was just being nice to him, and then he like got all upset. I was like, "What the?" It's like I didn't want to have to throat punch him.
where is mine?
And what you guys don't know
See,
is he-
douche, that he needs to come on camera.
right?
Right?
There's Mike. Yeah, what you guys don't know is he had these air fresheners, car air fresheners in his back pocket. What was it?
Barbasol.
Barbasol air
And so
fresheners.
Sean and I were standing behind, and both of us were looking at each other like, "Oh God, this guy smells so bad." It was hilarious.
Kim knew about it. She was the
I
only
did.
one there that knew because I got ready in her room.
Yeah.
And I brought this like $5 cordless razor blade just to shave off the thick beard so I could shave it with a razor. And it took about 45 minutes for it to.
And you did it here in Vegas?
Yeah,
He did
in
it
her
my
room.
in the
In your
Luxor.
room?
So yeah, like after he tried to clean up, but after
Oh, there's hair
I was,
all
there
over.
hair everywhere. It was on the floor. It was all over the sink and the counter. Oh yeah, it was gross.
Yeah.
Oh, that's, yeah.
And that was after. I mean, I had a bag full of hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The Barbasol sent me back though. I smelled it. I was like, my dad used to shave with Barbasol, so it was like,
It's a good
it was like,
choice.
yeah, I didn't think anything of it. I was like,
It was the first time that I ever saw the Barbasol. I went into Walmart to buy the pine freshener.
Yeah.
Because I wanted it to be 3 open pine trees in my back pocket. And I saw the Barbasol and I said, "Oh, that'll work better." But before I put them in my back pocket, the Barbasol, I wiped it all over my clothes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I stunk. There's no question.
And then he got rid of it, and he still stunk.
Oh, Sean still wouldn't
Did
go
it
near
just
me.
stay with you for a while? The
Yeah.
smell?
It
I
followed
bet.
Sean literally would not come near me the rest of the night. He was just that turned off by Barbasol.
Well, wasn't it the Stetson's clone or something that person had on?
I don't
when
know.
you guys almost puked?
Well,
With
that's-
Sean and I?
And that's what
I
you were
mean,
going for.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to go for that, but I also wanted to go for something that I could dispose of and not be obnoxious for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
But that didn't work out for you.
No, because honestly, once I threw those away, it still had somewhat of an odor, but it wasn't like
Wasn't that bad.
it wasn't like in your face, like gross.
Yeah. Okay.
It was awesome though, and Jay was supposed to pick me up from the airport, so
So
I
wait,
couldn't
supposed
shave.
to?
Yeah, he didn't pick me up. I had to thumb it from the airport. So I couldn't shave before coming to Vegas because if I shaved before coming, he would have seen me shaving at the airport.
Right.
So I had to
So I made
bring it
extra
all
work
with
for
me.
you.
Yeah.
Since I
Yeah.
didn't pick you up.
And
I
then
pulled the fakie.
so then he pulled a fakie, and I'm like, let me tell you, I was swearing as I'm taking this $5 Barbasol trimmer and trying to
Why
like
didn't you
hack
just bring
off my
yours from
beard.
home?
Because I only had my carry-on.
Cheers.
You can't bring the.
Oh, you can't bring electronics?
You can't bring the regular like Conair
No.
Yeah.
in your carry-on.
So it took him about half an hour to get everything shaved.
All for you, just to
All for
surprise
you.
you.
Hey, but it worked. And
It
was
did
awesome.
work. It
Yeah.
did work. He
Yeah.
sold it.
Yeah.
He sold the bit.
Yeah.
That's
So-
for sure.
I wasn't expecting you today, and I mean, Kim, right? I knock on the door, open the door, Kim comes in, and then you jumped around the corner. I was like, holy crap! Good fill in for Sean. Good choice.
I was in on it too because
Yeah.
we were actually at my rooms doing some scratchers
Yeah.
for his channel because I
Oh.
brought some Canadian ones,
Oh.
and so we were doing.
I didn't know they
on
had
that.
those in Canada.
Yes,
Oh,
and we
better.
have way better ones too. Like
They have fun
Yeah,
games.
okay, like how
the
how
money
better?
the
Like, how
the,
much
mo-
better?
the money itself in Canada isn't as
Worth
isn't
as much?
well it's not yeah.
It's true. It
Thank
really
you.
is true.
Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that $29.99 super chat. That's $3 here in the US.
It is.
But no, in Canada, like for like a $20 ticket, for instance, in Boston, you win $10 million on the jackpot. Here, it's 1.5 or 2 million for the jackpot in Canada,
Right.
which is actually less money. It's like 1.25 million probably.
But we don't pay taxes. So
But they don't
technically
have to
it's
pay
the same
taxes.
money.
But you
but-
pay taxes if you win here, right? On the
So
way.
yeah, so if I won a jackpot here, I would have to pay taxes, and it wouldn't be, oh, I'll just do paperwork. They just take it off the top, and that's it. And then
Oh,
I
okay.
have to go through a lawyer to fight to get it back.
Yes.
So if it's only like a $1,200 hand pay, it's not worth my time or money
Fighting.
to fight.
Yeah.
If say it was a $50,000 grand or something, then I totally would.
So how many hand pays did you get yesterday? We were
Just
in and
one.
out with service. So
Yeah,
just
just
the
one.
one that we saw?
Yeah, the
Okay.
second stream was pretty rough.
Yeah.
Was
It was
it?
downhill.
Yeah.
Did
Although
you-
with
did
our
you-
grip pull, we made $5
$6 each.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5, 6.
Hey,
bucks.
listen.
Crushed it.
That's better than what we did last
It's
year.
not bad for 100 spins.
Right?
Yeah, 100 spins. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
So last night or yesterday we arrived at the Grand Canyon,
Cool.
and typically what I was told is it's only gets around 80, 85 degrees normally.
We've been there, that's it.
And every year that we've gone, which is this week, that's how it's been. Well, we arrived yesterday, and our accommodations are more like a dorm room.
Mm.
So you walk in, it's like a dorm hall. You walk in, and there's common bathrooms and showers.
All right.
And I am freaking out because that is like his number one rule. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Luckily,
Did you just take
That
the
should be- that
did,
should-
did you just grab the hose outside and just?
rode it through the window.
You know what,
I was just
though?
gonna say go outside and go in the buff.
Honestly, I think that should be everybody's number
It
one
should
rule.
be,
Like,
right?
not just
Right,
his.
I understand.
Okay.
So I'm freaking out. I'm a little bit panicking because as we're walking through the lodge, it says common showers, common bathroom. And I'm like, oh, he's so going to yell at me when we get in our room. I'm so going down. And then we go in, and luckily, no, we had a private bathroom,
Oh,
Okay.
that's good.
but we had no air conditioning.
Oof.
And it was 102 degrees outside.
Oh, God.
Mm,
And it was 87 in our room.
that's good.
Okay. Well, better than being 102.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
People pay money for some of those accommodations, like you know, for like a sweat lodge or whatever.
Right?
Well,
You guys didn't even have to pay extra for that.
we sweat 10 pounds easily off, but it was then we were at once we checked in, we're sitting in our room, and we did like everybody else apparently around us. Went back to their cars and sat in their cars with air conditioning, wondering what the heck do we do the rest of the time?
Right.
But I was kind of going back and forth. Do we drive all the way to Vegas because we're 3.5 hours away? Do we go back to Williams and spend the night? What do we do? But we sucked it up and we stayed the entire time. We ended up staying the night. And actually, we opened up the windows, and I think around 2 a.m. it got down to like 55 degrees. So it wasn't
To
as
55?
bad. 55.
Woo.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it wasn't as bad, and I'm really glad we did because I don't know if you've been to Grand Canyon, but once the sun starts setting, the colors on the rocks change and whatnot.
Sure. Yep.
So it was
Okay.
beautiful.
Nice.
But
Next time, bring a box fan.
Yeah.
no, we had a fan. We had a
Did
fan.
you put it in the window?
We didn't put it in the window, but we were thinking about opening up the refrigerator in front of the refrigerator to blow out cold air. We were MacGyvering it.
Yeah.
If you
should've
know what MacGyver
bought some,
is.
Yeah, bought some bags of ice, and then you could add a swamp cooler.
Yes, that's exactly what he said. Let's do some swamp cooling. Exactly.
Cleaning up mold in the morning, but
Oh, yeah.
It's their problem.
yeah, right.
It's not theirs. It's
Yeah.
the
So it was fun. It was a nice place. We went and ate at this.
So was the air conditioning not working, or did they not have it?
No, they don't
Oh.
have.
They don't have it because it's just up in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they don't
Because it gets
have-
so cold at night that
Okay.
usually the rooms will stay pretty cold.
Yeah.
during the
Well,
day.
that was just a 100% lie.
Yeah.
It did not. We woke up. It was 82 degrees. And I went outside and I got some stuff out of the car, and then I came back in this morning, and I kept telling him, I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying. Like I am dying. I need some air. He's like, I don't know what the big deal is. And so when we went to load up the car, we took the bags out one by one, and then came back in. He was like, holy crap, I get it now. Like
It's like
that.
walking into another.
It was like a sauna in there. It was terrible. But so we are back into civilization, and we have a
Sure.
nice room here at Palm's Place. Yep.
Very cool.
It is very cool. I'm a little upset because our ice machine is not working and the refrigerator is not working. So we don't have the cocktails that we were planning on having.
So they can't use the fan to make the air conditioning. Pretty much.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good
Yeah.
point. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what we need to do, stick our beers in the air conditioner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have worked probably. But and the other thing here is I've noticed that even though this is like the residential piece of it, they still don't allow you to use the balcony here.
Oh.
Isn't that weird?
Sure.
I
Probably
find
for
that-
insurance
Yeah,
purposes.
insurance.
Well, yeah, but I
purposes.
mean, like the Cosmo, right? You can use their balconies, and the Paris has now bought the one Bally's Tower.
It might have to do with smoking too, though, for insurance, because people on balconies smoke and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
My guess is that it might have to do with it.
Well, they were talking about Cosmo cutting off the balconies there too.
Right. So I know during Formula One,
That would be
they're
cool.
definitely going to be closing them, right? Which makes sense because they don't.
Oh, they
want,
are closing? I thought they
Dur-
weren't.
During Formula One, they are.
Oh, I thought that the balconies were open.
Really?
That's what I've heard.
Well,
heard
that
that
I mean,
they-
it changes by the hour.
Yeah.
So
Yep, but I haven't heard for a couple months, so maybe they decided to close them.
yeah. So the last thing I read was they were going to close them for Formula One so that people would pay the ticket price to actually watch the race itself, and then reopen them. So we shall see. Do you stay at the
I
Cosmo?
mean, so
very often?
the Cosmo. One thing that I will say about the Cosmo is I've heard that in order to get a room for that weekend, you have to have a $500,000 line of credit or more. So
Yeah.
I would think that they.
So it's
wouldn't be-
5K getting us all rooms?
Maybe we'll just get the wraparound suite.
Right?
I believe they're all. I believe they're all sold out anyway. But in order to get it, you had to have a $500,000 credit line of credit and a promise to gamble something, whatever the promise was.
Honestly,
I don't.
if
I
you're
will not
into
be
it-
here that week.
Yeah, if you're not into it, avoid.
I would love to. I would love
Yeah.
to see the race just for like 5 minutes, just to watch them go like one lap around and go. "Meow," but that's it.
Yeah.
I will say I
So
feel
how
bad.
long will it take them to come around? What do you think?
How long is the track? 2.5.
I have no idea.
2.5.
I have no idea. Don't get
I
me.
don't know.
But
You're
the-
asking all the wrong
yeah.
Probably about a minute 30.
One thing that I will say, that I
Really?
will say that I feel bad for is the people that like have to drive the strip in Vegas here. That like Uber drivers, all of them.
Yes.
Right now because traffic is disgusting because
is
they're
a
repaving all the roads and
Yeah.
It's a schmozzle.
yeah, it's not been fun here for them. So
Like going from Park MGM to Cosmo, I think it was Friday evening. Nope, Thursday evening. It took us like 45 minutes.
It's because that stupid stoplight that turns
Wow.
red instantly.
So
left
are
turn
y'all
lane.
listening
Well,
to
and
this?
they
but
had like some of the lanes were cut down.
They
too,
had
so-
the police out there mitigating that though.
Oh, did
Yeah.
they?
Yeah. So they had the police out there that night mitigating the traffic light, but it's just so much construction and stuff on the
Yeah.
strip.
And it's everywhere too, because if you go to the side streets
Yep.
like Koval or Valley View,
Yeah.
all of them are
Like-
just crazy.
Yeah, Tropicana to here is horrible.
Yeah.
So have y'all seen the new Spear?
Yeah.
Like, have you gone down there and seen it, or
No.
just from your room,
No,
or?
I don't
Just from the
Okay.
room.
Just
Yeah.
from the room. I don't think you need to go there and see it unless you can't see it from your room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my opinion of it.
Well, it changes lights, like because what was it today? It was blue or
No, but I
green,
mean,
purple.
if you're
If you
standing
can
in
see
front
it
of it,
from
or
it,
if
yeah.
you can see it from your room,
yeah,
I don't know that you have to go touch it.
Yeah.
You could just go to the Horseshoes parking lot.
yeah.
On like the
Well, I
fifth
just
floor,
don't
you
think
can
that
see
it's
it
going to
perfect.
draw more of an audience to that end of the strip, because it's really massive, right? You can see it from the Cosmo. You can see it from different hotel rooms. I've seen people post it
You
like
can see
from
it
Venetian.
when
and
you
the
fly
Plaza.
in too.
Yeah.
You can see it. Yeah.
One thing that I will say is that it was. I think a lot of people didn't know what it was going to be, and once the 4th of July, when it went
Oh,
off
that
for the
was
first time,
beautiful.
I think that it opened to a lot of fanfare, and I think that it's a game changer, honestly, for Vegas. I think that you're going to see a lot of that type of stuff now.
Nope.
Yeah.
2 years and it's closed.
So here's the deal. Here's the deal.
2 years.
somebody-
Okay,
2 years.
everybody
Write this
write
down.
this
2
down.
years and it'll be in bankruptcy,
So here's the deal.
trying to figure out what to do with it.
Well,
Okay.
so the
The
reason,
novelty will wear off real quick.
But they're getting advertisement money off of it. So they're advertising for
Yeah.
businesses on it.
Yeah, the
For
NBA is
I believe it's
All right, so we'll give them
I
an
believe
extra
it's a
2
hun-
months.
I believe it's $100 million a year, or 125 million a year that they're
The
going to.
only way that would turn into anything special is if they made it the basketball arena.
I mean, it could be because it's owned by that. It's
That
owned
would be
by.
cool.
That would
Madison
be
Square
that would be
Garden.
really cool if
That
they
would
did
be
that.
cool.
So it's owned
right?
by
That would be the
Madison-
only
yeah.
way it would turn into anything special
Yeah.
is if they made it the basketball arena.
I mean, they obviously have money behind them, so.
No, they had to sell off Towel Group. They almost went bankrupt.
Yeah,
doing
they
this
did.
thing.
Yeah.
They sold off that
But
part.
Madison Square Garden has money. They have money.
Not if you keep dumping it. They
I
put
don't
all their
know.
eggs in one basket in this thing.
I don't
They
know.
better hope it pays off.
All
I'm gonna
right,
be
so
honest,
you
guys.
say 2 years?
2 years, or there'll be a Chapter 11 restructuring.
All right. All right. So our friend here in the room is going to mark this right now. Jay says 2 years for the MSG Spear.
He says game changer.
I say that you're going to start seeing these panels, like maybe not a dome like that, but you're going to start seeing more of that in Vegas. I really do. I think that.
Well, you'll see more of that, and then it'll make that less relevant, and then it will
Yeah.
be in Chapter
No,
11
well,
bankruptcy.
well, that's why I'm saying it's like that. But what I'm saying is that it's a game changer in the technology that it brought in.
Yeah, but that's still old technology compared to what you see like in Japan and stuff. They got like 3D billboards and stuff.
Yeah, but
Well,
this is
Japan
Vegas.
just chose to follow suit, right? And they have a Spear being built over in Japan as well,
Yeah.
just like this. Huh? Was it Dubai?
Dubai.
It might be Dubai. What do you think?
I think if they can bring stuff into it, like in the show area, that's actually relevant.
Other than the concerts?
Yeah, that's relevant to not just say because there's concerts all the time and everywhere.
Right.
Is it a better venue than what's already currently out here? I don't know because I haven't been inside and I'm not going to spend the 2 hours right now to wait in line to go inside. But if they bring something relevant that brings a crowd, then I would
Then
say
it will
maybe,
last.
maybe. But I'm kind of.
I don't
more on
understand
the
what
side
people
of
are
Jay.
waiting to go inside for, though.
Yeah.
Well, there's
I think
gonna
Yeah,
be-
what do you
just
guys?
wanna
What do you
check it
guys
out.
in the chat vote? 2
Yes.
years or game changer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Put it in the chat.
Yeah, let us know.
I'm
gonna
talking about game changer with what Vegas. So
the vision
you-
overall.
the vision of Vegas.
Okay.
The vision of Vegas.
All right.
If you look at Vegas changes every so many years.
That's true.
With the lights
It's
and
ever evolving. Right?
it's ever
Okay.
evolving, and this is a brand new type of venue that
Yes.
I would say that a couple months ago, every time I would fly in here and I'd be like, what the heck is that thing? I'll
got
tell you, it
2
was
years.
impressive. And not only was it impressive to me, I mean, ESPN did a whole thing on it the other day of just how great the Sphere is in Vegas. A half an hour
Well, yeah,
show.
because MSG's paying them to say that, dude.
Yeah, I mean, but they can
And who
pay
watches
Yes,
ESPN
exactly.
anymore?
Yeah.
lots of people.
No,
Yeah.
we don't, dude.
I think
They're at the
that
lowest
also,
rating
too,
they've been
the
in like 27
location
years.
of it is an interesting spot.
So I don't. That's the part.
But
I
see,
don't
Boston's
understand.
a very big
Interesting as
sports-
sarcastic interesting.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it's
unless you're
only
building up the north end of the strip.
And that's what
And that's
it's
what
on the
they're
north
doing.
end of the
Yeah.
strip because there's so much going on the south end because now they're putting the new baseball stadium
Yes.
as well where the Tropicana is. So there's so much on the south end that they kind of need to put stuff on the north.
Right.
If they were to
I
put it like next to the across from the Win,
Yeah.
I
and I
agree.
would say boom, no
yeah,
problem.
If you're right on the strip, for sure. Yeah.
Across from the Win. The problem is there's going to be so many homeless people there, and it's sketchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. so it is
Sketchy as
sketchy
all
area.
can be back there. Like
Yeah.
somebody's going to get stabbed.
Yeah.
That's my prediction. Because
I mean,
it's-
somebody got
it's
stabbed in
bad
front of
here.
Win this year. I mean,
Yeah.
four
Exactly,
people.
right?
Yeah,
So
but
all
it's
of the
maybe-
women that were working
Yeah.
for the pictures. I mean,
Yeah.
it does happen. I mean, just last week you had the guy throwing the furniture
Out
out of
Caesar's.
his room, at Caesar's, right? Now, what I still haven't gone back and read is whether the person he was holding hostage was his wife or not, right?
I haven't found out either.
Yeah, but I mean, no matter where you go, and this is the thing that I hate, that Vegas gets that stigmatism of it's a bad place to go, be careful. It's anywhere you go in the U.S. It's just Vegas is, Sin City, so people
Yeah.
focus on the negative here. But
I mean, you have to be vigilant. I mean, I got robbed in Resorts World.
wait, what?
Oh yeah. So I was going live, and this was in November of 2021. I was going live. Had a $2,200 Tito. A guy ran by, grabbed the Tito. I was with Robert, the accountant. I chased the guy down, caught him,
Holy no.
and he caught a felony charge and was convicted last year. So yeah. $2,200 though. I mean, just right in the casino. I was at a slot machine in the casino. I was 30 seconds away from hitting the live button, and the guy grabbed, and he just literally ripped it right out of my hand and ran.
That's why I'm pretty vigilant when I print my ticket to grab it right away. Because
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
will watch and they'll grab your tickets when you get them.
It didn't work out for him because
No.
I can tell you right now, I never run so fast in my life. And luckily enough, somebody up ahead was saw that I was chasing this guy, and he stuck out his foot just to trip him up enough, and I grabbed him by the backpack, and we ran down a hall.
punch him?
No, because we ran down a hall at Resorts World where they were having a security meeting, and 15 security guards tackled him and had him in handcuffs in seconds. So.
Nice.
And he's like, "Oh, you got the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy." I never didn't have my eyes on the guy. I know who the guy is, and I'm like, "No." And they found the $2,200 ticket crumpled up in his pocket.
So you got your money back.
I got after 3 hours. The police finally took him out in handcuffs. It took 3 hours for them to interrogate him. They had him in a holding cell, so they have a holding cell in Resorts World. They had him there. The only thing that I was a little bit mad about is they wouldn't let me film putting him in the police car. And I really,
You should have done it.
I couldn't.
Yes,
I
you
couldn't.
can, dude. It's
No,
against
they-
the law for them to tell you that you can't
they.
film.
But here's the problem: they bring you. The police car for the pickup goes into an area of the garage that you're not allowed in.
Oh.
So they were in a special area that I couldn't get to. So, and I was like, come on, the guy robbed me. Let me at least film him being put into the car. And they wouldn't do that. They also would not give me the video surveillance to put on my YouTube of getting robbed.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I tried.
Did you go live after that?
I did. So,
It's a
and
trooper.
of course, my thumbnail,
you were just
my
delayed?
thumbnail changed to "I just got robbed."
Well,
There
of
you go.
course, whatever works, whatever brings in the views.
So not only did I use
Isn't
that
that everybody in Vegas though?
Yeah,
Like,
well,
I mean-
but so then I did the live, and we lost the $2,200, and I ended it with, "Well, I just got robbed twice. Have a great night."
There you go.
Oh, that's great, right?
Yeah.
No
Now,
matter
I
what, it was a
cannot
lost cause.
Yeah, I cannot see the chat here. Are there any questions that anybody has come up with for us or anything like that? 'Cause I am just sitting here spinning right now.
We have here. We
I
got
don't
some-
know. Yeah, I don't know.
There's
What's,
some questions.
there are some
well,
questions.
there's at least some talk, maybe. Yeah.
Comments. Space slot.
Yeah, what do you guys have questions of?
Yeah, so guys, we've got Kimzilla here. Let's take a moment and talk about the Fall Fest because you've got more details.
We do, yes.
All right, so
Well,
speak
we do?
up.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
you
I
made-
guess we
you
do.
made the decision.
I just show up.
Jay.
That's really how it is.
FYI, we have more details.
Oh, all right.
let's-
We've got details.
Yes. So Kim is our girl, right? She does it all. She does all the planning for the channel. She does a fabulous job.
Thank you.
Kudos to you.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Yo, absolutely. And so, what have you nailed down? I understand you did some stuff yesterday. Is that correct?
So
while you were here?
So Friday night, a group of us went for dinner. It's a place called Mima's Gumbo, and it's a local place that I actually found through TikTok because there is a guy named Keith Lee that does reviews on his TikTok channel. So he does mostly mom and pop restaurants that are struggling and really want an honest review.
Oh, I like that. Right?
Yeah, and
help bring them some business.
And so he's got millions of subscribers on his channel. So he's basically saved a ton of restaurants that that he's reviewed. And so Mima's Gumbo was one that I tried the last time I was in town. I think like March or something.
Right. Didn't Sean S. post something yesterday about that or whatever? Like he was there with you, right?
So I went by myself one time after one of the live streams for the Slot Lizards of J Vegas Slots, and then Sean and I went together a second time. So when we were kind of all coming together, we were talking about doing a dinner together, and decided to try Mima's Gumbo.
I don't know what they're laughing at. I'm sure
I
we'll
don't
find
know
out in a
either.
minute.
I'm
But keep
sure.
going.
There's something in the chat because you probably
It's
already
nothing.
I always got something.
Yeah. So I think there was 11 of us that went for dinner Friday night, and
Service was on point.
service was amazing. The food was really awesome. Like they were there. What's funny is like when I went by myself, I was there at like 9 p.m. There was nobody in there. There was a couple people coming in for takeout orders, and the owner actually sat and chatted with me.
Nice.
Her name's Stephanie. She's amazing. It's her and her husband that own it, and it's all like Cajun and Creole food. Yeah.
Yeah,
And so yeah,
I like
ended up.
Louisiana.
Everybody liked the food. Jay gave the thumbs up, and we decided that that's where we're gonna have our dinner for Fall Fest. So
Was that Friday or Saturday or Sunday night?
Fall Fest is actually Saturday through Monday this time because of Granny Fest. We
Yes.
didn't want to.
Gambling Granny is Friday night.
That's
Is
right.
her big show. That's a good choice. Okay, nice.
Right? And so we're doing the live stream and a group pull on the Saturday night.
It better be more successful than the one we did last year.
Well, that was the epic fail, the one we did. But
It was.
That was the warm
the spring one was
You
Slot
did
Lizards
great.
weekend
Yes,
was
yes,
epic.
you did.
Was
Okay,
that-
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it was
Go
epic.
ahead.
Oh, that's okay.
I just like to give him crap about the fact that the one group pool we did together was mere.
Well, see, every group pull I've done with him, we've actually won money.
Yeah, I know.
So,
So
I-
the
I-
common denominator is
Excuse
you.
me.
Well,
No, it was
You
we were supposed to be there.
you weren't in last night's and we all made
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
made $5.
Yeah.
Damn it!
So you'll have
What
to go.
am I doing
You'll have to
with
go to the
my life?
bathroom while we. You'll have to go to the bathroom while we spin.
Can I get a wet 58 while I do the bathroom?
Go for
Yeah,
it.
do it.
Go
Okay,
for it.
good.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
That's
ahead.
okay. So yeah, so we're doing that on Saturday, and then Sunday we're gonna be doing the lizard dinner.
Ooh, you're a cutler.
So yeah, so we're gonna do Mima's Gumbo, and you guys should check them out. Check out the menu. They've got a lot of good stuff like
Nice.
jambalaya, gumbo, shrimp and
I
grits.
love Louisiana type food. I mean, just on point.
It's amazing. And for those that don't like that kind of food, or like you don't like a lot of spice, they've got chicken wings and matzo sticks. They got a whole
Nice,
bunch of
okay.
whole stuff. But
You've
when I-
mentioned nothing I could eat yet.
They have a sausage there that's
Don't be
like
so
freaking
picky.
the pole-
No,
It's the
I'm
whole boy.
allergy, not
Oh, okay, well,
the
all
full
right.
So-
boy sausage or whatever.
not
When I-
picky.
when
I
I
can't
was
eat
chatting
milk. I
with
can't
her-
eat cheese.
Yeah.
No, this
That's
has
okay.
no cheese.
We'll get you.
I
Got
can't eat
sausages.
Well, we'll
Yeah.
get something
I can
special
even,
for
I
you.
can even request probably like a dietary something.
I'm
We'll
good,
bring
I'm
some
good,
baby
I'm
food,
good.
some Gerber for you. to make
He's
sure.
like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Keep going, keep
I'll
going.
just be like, let's get him some meat.
It's funny, my family's from Mississippi, and
Yeah.
I'm not a Louisiana gumbo kind of guy.
No. Oh,
No.
it was amazing.
My
But
family loves gumbo.
Crawfish?
Not me.
they don't. She doesn't do crawfish. She does catfish.
Okay, do you? No, you?
Crawfish, yeah.
Seafood, I'm out.
Yeah.
I
I'll
love the
I won't do
bugs, the
catfish,
crawfish.
I'll do
I'd
crawfish.
rather Alaskan king crab or snow crab. Those are my favorites.
Okay, I didn't ask that question.
I know.
Crawfish, yes or no?
Yeah, I will do crawfish. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
continue on. Just check it.
Yeah,
Crawdaddies.
So after
Yes, yummy.
after Jake gave the thumbs up, I was talking with Stephanie, the owner, about doing potentially 30 to 35 people on the Sunday evening. And she was talking to me about actually doing some specialty items just for us. So they're talking about like a sweet potato cornbread, possibly
Oh,
a peach
nice.
cobbler.
Look
Cool.
at that.
Yeah,
That's really
so-
awesome.
Yeah, so we're gonna organize that. I'll probably figure out what time and post it on the Slot Lizards private event group. So if you guys aren't on there you need to add me to Facebook, and it's Kim Robock, ROBOCK. Add me on Facebook so I can add you to the private group.
That's awesome, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I every now and then I see some polls out there, some different things and different events that we can choose that weekend. Overall majority wins, of course.
100%, yeah.
Jay can always veto if he wants.
100%.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a dune buggy to maybe take everybody out. I have a friend who has one, so.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so I want to tell you, the dune buggy thing sounds like a lot of fun. Yesterday we managed to. We love to just kind of drive around when we go into different cities. There was a sign that said ski lodge. Now I know right now there is no opportunity for skiing, but we decided we would go up and check it out because it's not going to be busy, right? We'll just do some filming or whatever. On the way there was this Bill Williams Mountain Road.
Okay.
And Mike and I'm like, hey, wait, turn around. Let's go. And he's like, really? We're going to do this? And I'm like, yes. So this is kind of what we do whenever we have road trips. And so we go down this mountain road. I am crapping my pants because as I look down the right side, it is a complete drop off. I am nervous as heck as we're going up and down the switchback roads.
That was as wide as the car.
That was as wide as our Mitsubishi Outlander that we have for this trip. And we're going up the switchback mountain, and it is absolutely beautiful. And the entire time I'm nervous. I'm holding the oh crap handle, oh shit handle, whatever you want to say. Super nervous, but when you get to the top of it, or where you think it's the top, the end of it, right? It is very rewarding. So if you can make something like that happen, like we're gonna do some dune buggy side by side.
We'll be out on the dunes.
Well, that would be fun, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I love that kind of stuff. I think it would be great.
So I just learned something. We can swear on this shit. Oh, I'm just kidding.
I do. I swear. I generally don't, but
I don't swear on my channel.
I
I swear on his, no problem.
so I'm taking it you have not checked out our bloopers.
No, I've watched your bloopers.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. I
NES swore on my channel last night.
Yeah,
Twice.
Yeah.
You know what else she did?
What?
Which was the ground rule for when we came to see Jay the second time.
What?
Do not film.
I didn't film.
Yeah, I think you did at Longhorn or something, right? Weren't you trying to film?
Oh, way back in
That
the
was a
day.
long time ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That was when. Yeah, that was before.
Yeah. Jay got a stern talking.
I think that
Yes,
was.
he
I
did, John.
honestly think that was
Yes.
before you got yelled at. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
It was last year.
Yeah, he
It
got
was
pulled
like
aside.
2 years ago. Almost.
No, it was last year.
So somebody in the chat asked if Kim Zilla had a channel.
No, I do not.
Why not?
I probably never will. Because I'm here. Honestly, I came to YouTube to support Jay's channel.
Sure.
2 years ago or 2.5 years ago, and then I don't do anything else with YouTube. Like
Right.
I've got a few people that'll watch their lives or
Yep, I see
some
you
of the
in
videos.
videos.
Yeah,
Hours.
but other than that, I really don't. I don't have time. I
So
work
how did you
alone.
guys meet, right? So let's talk about that. You moved to Vegas.
Yeah, I moved to Vegas. It was trivia.
Yeah, so
Trivia
I
night,
moved to Vegas
yes.
in 2013, and I think you did too.
Mm-hmm.
And we ended up meeting. So Meetup.com has these groups that they're
It's
depending.
not working.
Yeah, depending on, it could be different age groups, could be different activity types, and then they put on these events. So we ended up going to trivia, and I actually met his ex-wife at the time, or his wife at the time, and
Now ex-wife.
yeah, now ex-wife, and met her
Disclaimer.
initially, and then she dragged him along a couple times.
Nice.
Because
Okay.
I'm a ball of random information, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at trivia.
I think that's why you and Mike get along so well
Yeah,
because
I just know
he
random dumb stuff.
Yes, we played the road games, and I can randomly he'll throw out a question. I don't know what he's talking about, but he knows the answer to.
Yeah.
Random, like songs. Like I will cover the big iPad area, and I won't
Oh.
necessarily. And within 3 seconds, 3 beats, he can name every song that's coming on the radio.
Well, they did
I
have a
don't know.
music round.
Yeah, that I'm not good
No.
on music. That's
No,
not my
I
thing.
wasn't. I was okay, but depended on the version.
That's just because I hear the same songs over and over and over.
Yes.
You eventually got to get them sometime, right?
Gotta love the chat right now. Bad boy NES. NES needs a spanking. What the heck?
For what?
Wendy V says, Jay, you missed your calling to be a storyteller.
Yeah, I guess I could be a storyteller.
Do
I don't
you
know.
have a story for tonight?
I don't. I didn't think about one. I don't know. You gotta give me a second.
Oh, somebody is at the door.
And
I gotta think about
Could
it.
it be our ice?
Slotty Math, I agree with you that Robin T needs a channel, but she will not do a channel. She's discussed it. I actually thought about just giving her the NES Slots channel, and she does not want one. So
Yeah,
It
somebody.
takes a lot of work.
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. I mean, it's a
not
lot
only,
of work.
So it's not only a lot of work for somebody like Robin. She's in my same boat where we can't film on the East Coast. We have nowhere to film. We have to fly to Vegas to film.
So
It's
even in Boston and that, because, you know, we're weird.
So Massachusetts,
Yeah.
Massachusetts has, it's not the casino. The Mass Gaming Commission does not allow filming. So
Okay.
and in order to film in Connecticut, like at say Foxwoods, you have to have a minimum subscriber count of 10,000.
Uh-huh.
And like even on my channel, on my NES Lotto Scratcher channel, I have 10,000. They won't let me because it's not a slots channel. So they just play games.
Gotcha.
So there's nowhere to film out there.
Mhm. Good to know.
You know,
You think they let me?
they would because you have 38,000 or
Yes.
whatever.
37 or
Deb
Whatever
Wirt,
it is.
yeah, Deb Wirt says, I love listening to Jay's funny stories. He has the best stories. Well, Nicole says that, and Tracy and I are going to split screen our phone conversations.
But I'll
That's
be
from Douche.
Oh,
I'll
douche.
So last
Yeah,
night,
douche has got some interesting
yeah,
conversations.
Douche has interesting stories, but
Douche is lit most of the time. So.
that's awesome. Yeah, we were actually
douche.
contemplating yesterday driving to Phoenix and staying the night there versus the Grand Canyon with no air conditioning.
Yeah,
I
you should have
would've the
drove
moment
to
I had
douche.
We were gonna, yeah.
Go to
I thought,
Wickenburg.
I thought about sending Douche a message saying, we're headed your way, find us a place to sleep.
Yeah. She would have put you to work out in the
I'm
garden
sure
overnight.
she would have been like, okay, honey, I have somewhere for you to sleep,
That's when she
but I
tends
need
the
your
garden.
help first,
Right?
Yeah,
right?
that's when she
yeah.
tends the garden. You got to do it overnight.
Get to work.
Yes,
She's
Sherry.
out in the desert. People were asking about the going forward with live streams. So I am still on the break.
Yes, great.
Yeah, I'm still on break because I'm still getting everything started. So it's going to take a little time yet, but we'll be back strong once I get everything all done. It's just so much work that I can't really split my time right now. So I've
Well,
got to
the
get
lab
that
is
moving
really
forward.
important, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it needs to
You
get
guys
up
are
and
gonna come check
running.
it out tomorrow?
Yeah, we are. We're gonna have breakfast in the morning. We're gonna go check that out, and,
Mhm.
and we are not filming it. We're just going as friends to check it
Mhm.
out. And but you know,
ABF, man.
we are
Yeah.
not gonna be
ABF,
ABF, man. No,
There's
no,
no ABFing.
no ABFing, right? But definitely, I mean, we're gonna go check that out. But the importance of everything, and you know, I'm just going to. Can we pause just a moment? Would you like to just
Say hello.
say hello?
Hello.
No, come.
You should show your
Yes.
you should show your shirt.
Show your shirt. Jump in for a moment and say hello to everybody, so we will know.
Sherry Jones in the house.
We have Sherry Jones in the house. Welcome in. I don't have a drink to like cheers with you, but see, mine is empty.
Cheers.
We need a bartender.
Hey, bar.
Here's my water.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
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 Yes, thank you, thank you. This is
I stopped for ice at Sonic.
yes, you did. So Sherry stopped. That's why she's a little late. She stopped and got us ice today because our ice maker was down. Truly appreciate it. She is sporting our new shirts.
Very cool.
Awesome job. That was
Very
a big
cool.
surprise for us. She brought us all kinds of little appetizers and food. She dropped them off like 2 hours ago and then ran away and said, I'll be back with ice. So kudos to Sherry. Excuse me.
She actually went to Lake Mead, got the water, went back and froze it, and brought it back here.
I did
So,
not.
That's why it took so long.
2 hours later, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So
What's up, Keno Kid? I
Yeah,
this is
Keno and Ron and Sharon are in the house as well. It's so hard to see.
I think this is the first time ever that I've been in Vegas and Keno and Candy aren't here.
Really?
Yeah, they're always there every time
I've
I'm
never
here.
seen them here.
Oh, really?
Never.
I think out of my 13 trips here in the last 2 years, I think this is the first one.
Wow.
And one of the trips was just to come out to their wedding.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
nice. Very nice of
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Looks like we have Ron and Sharon, Lucky and Love, are in the house as well.
Definitely met some new friends at that wedding.
Gambling Granny is here. We got LoveStruck Gambling, Tracy in Arizona. We've got lots of good folks in here. I am so sorry if we missed anybody. It is Lake Mead doesn't have any water, Zeus
That's
says.
very true.
There is no water.
You can
Flying
ring.
in, there was no water.
You can
Yeah,
ring. You
yeah.
can wring the water out of the bodies out there.
Yeah,
all
there's
out
lots of
there.
those.
So I saw a sign in town here the other day for a lawyer, and it said.
Injury?
No, it said, were you injured looking for dead bodies in Lake Mead? Yes.
No, it did not.
Yes, it does. There's a sign for a lawyer, and it gave the telephone number to call. It said, were you injured looking for dead bodies in Lake Mead? And then it had the lawyer's telephone number.
Okay, so if I take, so we did a whole, we're gonna go magnet fishing thing.
Okay,
for a
yeah.
while. Okay, so if we were to go magnet fishing and they caught a necklace or something, we
You're
could
not going
call
to catch a
this
necklace.
lawyer?
You're going to find it. You're going to catch a 55-gallon steel barrel with the
Yeah,
body.
cover, yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Body.
With the body.
Yes.
And then the Uber driver, he said that there was a couple other funny billboards around town right now too, for lawyers.
Yeah.
So yeah, because he's like, that's not even the best one, but I'm not going to say the other one. They're pretty funny. They are pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have no clue what that was all about. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's
Yes.
fake. I don't know.
Yeah, they found bodies.
No. But the thing said, were you injured looking for dead bodies in
Well,
Lake
I'm sure
Mead?
there's people that are
Oh, they're
going
just
out there.
humor. It's
Yeah.
just humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
For-
to pay tens of thousands of dollars for a billboard for humor though?
Billboards aren't that expensive.
They're
They're
not.
$10,000.
No,
Oh,
heck
they're not
no.
there? So
Okay, so we're gonna see you on the billboard.
Yeah,
soon?
that's what.
So
yeah,
my-
that's our advertising. Yeah.
so
Marketing
back in
manager.
Boston, my friend owns a property and they get $25,000 a
Oh,
month for
look
their
at
billboard.
this.
Thank you, sir.
Beautiful. Wait,
that's
turn around and say
Boston.
hello to
Well,
your
going
fans.
into not Boston proper, like north of Boston.
Cheers.
On the highway though,
bartender.
25 grand a month.
That's a waste of money.
Yeah.
Cheers, Sherry. Thank you for bringing ice. I appreciate it. All the food.
Okay, so the
Wait,
drink
what'd you do
sawn
for that?
ice was okay, but this one with ice
That's
just
good.
much better.
Yeah.
Mm.
So for Slot Lizards weekend, what else are we doing?
Yeah,
anything
let's
else?
talk
Yeah,
about
I don't
that.
even
Finish-
know.
We got it. You need to know your own
Yeah, I need to
agenda,
know the
right?
schedule.
Yes.
I don't know what's
Yeah,
happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, Sunday we had talked about doing some dune buggying.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and then Monday I haven't figured it out yet. I guess we got to do some conversations with some other people. I don't know.
Yeah, we got to
Do
figure
another-
out if somebody will be here. or not.
Another pool
Some other
party,
people will be
or if we want
Oh,
to do
okay.
something different. But
here. Or they'll leave.
yeah, but we're gonna be Saturday through Monday. So for those of you that are already coming to Gambling Granny Fest
Or G2E.
or G2E, yeah.
This is the
Stick
tail end.
around.
That
of
is why
G2E.
we're
Don't
not
fly out
live, but
until
one of the
Monday
reasons
night.
we're coming.
Mhm.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Also, I
Yes.
believe there's a NASCAR race that weekend.
Yes.
I believe, yes.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm
Yeah, in
Oh.
October. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty
Oh,
sure
yeah.
that's the.
There'll be good
yeah.
people watching. NASCAR races
It
are
is
always
going to be a
good.
lot of people. So,
Yeah.
in saying that,
Lots
if
of white
you have
beaters.
comps and you
Good
have
stuff.
comps and you're
Lot of
trying to
white
use your
beaters.
comps, you
Use them.
might want to book soon
Yeah.
because the
So-
sooner the
Oh,
better.
yeah,
because
So
it's
that's
going
what
to
we've
be.
been waiting for. Is I
You
have
need
not
your comps
booked.
for then.
I was waiting to this trip to end
Yep.
before I go into
Correct.
booking my next.
See, I can't book October yet. So, I mean, I
Because
can.
you're coming before then.
Well, I can't. So I'm coming in September for Matt Rife.
Oh, he
Oh,
is
that's
so
so
funny.
Yeah. So you know what?
Oh,
Everybody.
he is awesome.
Everybody
And
was
handsome.
like stuck in queues and everything and trying to get tickets for like 8-10 hours. And all I did was answer my email to Cosmo and said, yes, I'd like 2 tickets, please.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
yeah.
All right, who are you taking?
Well, me and Robin are coming out with friends.
Okay,
So
nice.
Robin had 2 tickets and I have 2 tickets, so we're coming out with friends. And we are, we're literally coming in like Friday night to Sunday night or Friday night to Monday afternoon.
So how did you meet Robin? Because she is a big part of your channel,
She
much
is.
like Kim is with Jay.
So she
tell
is. So Robin and I, we met in the chats, on different people's chats and Jay's
Nice.
chat and other slot channel chats, and so just like kind of how all you guys out there met in the chats and never met each other in real life. So Robin and I, we would just say hi to each other. And I had a big event for my channel because Double Deuce is like my big number. So the ultimate Double Deuce Day, which was 2/22/22 February, and it was a Tuesday. I had an event. I had an event at Encore in Boston, and she showed up and she came up to me and she said, "Hi, I'm Robin T." And I looked at her and I said, "No, you're not." And she said, "What do you mean I'm not?" And I said, "Well, whenever I had you pegged in the chat, I always thought you were like a 58-year-old bigger woman." And she's 37.
Okay, that is not how you start a conversation with anybody.
That's how.
Just so you know.
That's how NES always starts.
So
conversations.
wait. So I said, now
I'm
just
sorry,
so you guys.
Robin T. Just if
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
watching, I'm sorry.
No, Robin T laughs at this every time. So Robin T is 37 years old in a toothpick.
Yeah.
And then it just turned out that the next month I was already scheduled to be in Vegas for the Kino's wedding, and she was coming in on the tail end of the trip with a friend who had work out here, so
Okay.
like for a conference. But she was coming out for fun, but we weren't going to overlap at all. So she came out one day early, and then I had to stay because while I was here, I got my subpoena for court for the getting robbed at Resorts World that we were talking about earlier.
Right.
So I had to go to court that Thursday. So they wanted me to fly home on Tuesday, fly back on Wednesday to go to court on Thursday, and I'm like, no, I'm just staying here. And I was at the Bank of Cosmo that week. I was winning so much
I
money.
saw those videos. I
Yep,
saw your
yep.
series.
That-
That was great.
So we ended up
Kudos.
having
That was fun.
almost a whole week out here together,
Yeah.
and we just from that trip we became like inseparable best friends. I've become like really good friends with her husband, and
Totally.
we just go, yeah, totally what.
Just keep telling your stories. I'll tell you in a second.
So
Totally.
what?
What? Totally.
Oh,
Totally keep going.
I want to hear the.
No, don't look. I'm not looking at the chat.
What is she writing? She must be writing like, oh my god.
She said something that you need to share with us. That's all.
What did she say?
I cannot
She
tell
said,
you.
"Tell your stories." That's
Tell
it.
your stories.
Well,
Those are my
the
stories.
kid said that from your story that you're quite the ladies' man.
Oh,
Oh.
the ladies' man is in the house.
I can't see the chat, so no
Yeah,
connection.
I can't either. So I
Anybody-
can barely see it.
If anybody can share with me,
Well,
But
while
what
you're thinking of your next good story, Crystal
No.
Mulligan has a question for
Sure.
you.
Hey, Kristen.
All right, Crystal, thank you for joining us. And she says, what is your plan for streaming going forward?
Oh, I mean, once I get the lab done and everything's up and functioning, it would just go back to what it was before.
Okay, so Wednesdays and
Wednesday,
a double
Saturday.
show on
Yeah.
Saturdays. Thank goodness,
Yeah, yeah.
because
Do
we
have
miss it.
an ETA?
No,
no.
Don't have an
oh,
ETA.
I need to see the chat.
Or
I need to see what's being
Cassie
said
and
to.
5K or Robin and
NES is
I haven't talked to any of them yet, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh.
It was just a joke.
I wish I could, but I don't think I can get Canada to agree
So,
Yeah.
to take
so,
on 'em.
so Jay says I'm a talker, but I was asked a question, so I'm answering the question. But anyway,
Who's the
so
bathtub guy?
yeah, who's the bathtub guy? That's a guy back in New Hampshire,
Okay,
and he drives around with a license plate that says bathtub,
okay.
and he goes in, he fills your bathtub
With what?
with water,
Oh, okay.
and he takes a soak in it, and then he washes it, and no.
Does this van have no windows?
His van, no, the van has windows.
I know.
It plays,
Follow me for
plays a
free
song.
candy.
It says free candy.
It does say free candy.
It says
In the bathtub.
It says follow me for ice cream. But it says follow me for ice cream.
For ice cream.
Yes, okay.
No. So the bathtub guy, that's my real job. I actually have to work every once in a while, and I resurface bathtubs. And I really need to start putting some more content on that channel.
Is there really a channel? I need to go check it out.
Yeah, the bathtub guy.
I
I'm
tried
so
to tell him
bad.
to record all of his bathtub remodels.
So here's the
Yeah.
problem with recording is I need to.
Permission?
What's that?
Do you have to get permission from the owner to do
The
it?
He's
homeowners
put
have
in
no.
the contract.
So the
Yeah.
homeowners have no problem with me filming. Every time I filmed, I have talked to the owner before filming. However, the problem is that my product will ruin my camera. So I can't. I have to come up with a way to actually spray, and not. So the product itself is attracted to glass, and mirrors and everything else. So even if I have it far away from everything else and I have a fan blowing, it attracts right to the glass. So like mirrors in a bathroom, I have them all covered. I have everything covered that's glass, mirrors, anything like that. Because an overspray is just gonna right to it.
Right.
Right.
So unfortunately, it will just ruin my phone. So I need to come up with something, a case that I can put it in,
To
and then
protect it.
wash it off
Okay.
after, so that it's. But I really want to, film some of my spraying, but it's not worth ruining a camera.
I Thank you, Sherry. Cheers to your chat. Even though you have nothing left. I know. I hear you.
I'm doing NES. I'm just teasing NES. I love you, brother.
You got questions in the chat?
Gina wants to know.
Gina.
Gina L.
Jay just gets jealous with stories.
I know, I can't tell as good as
Gina
stories
L.
as
NES.
as,
How old
NES.
were you when you started walking? What was your first word?
So my favorite, actually, believe it or not, I couldn't really talk properly until I was like 4. I had a speech impediment, and
And
that's the
never
worst thing the worst thing they did was teach me how to talk it. Like I could talk, but I had a wicked bad speech impediment, so I really didn't talk very much. But once they taught me how to talk and everything, I never shut up. So I will say this,
we
that
noticed.
my favorite saying ever is that for little kids, you spend the first 18 months teaching them how to walk and talk, and the next 18 years how to sit down and shut up. That's
And
my
you still
favorite.
didn't learn that.
No, but that's my favorite. That's my favorite saying.
So Sister Yoshi says, what are you drinking? Sister Yoshi, we are having the chocolate martini. And I will tell you, upon arrival, I was not a happy camper and water. What are you drinking?
I'm having water because if I drank that chocolate martini and I had to get on an airplane tonight,
Would not be
everybody
good.
on the airplane would be miserable.
So you are leaving tonight, and I truly appreciate you surprising us and being here tonight.
I actually
that was
asked Spirit
wonderful.
Airlines to delay my flight so I could be here. So
Well, I appreciate that. I truly, truly do.
So I've been a part of 2 surprise NES showings.
Yeah.
You have. That's true.
I actually got
much
some
so.
people last night too. I had another group of friends, the slot freaks, that we were going to a party last night, and I put the wig on and I went down and they had no clue it was me. It was great. They're all just staring at me like, "Who are you?" Like within the, and then one of them turns and goes. One of them turned and asked if NES was coming, and I'm standing right there. They're like, "Is NES coming down, or are we? What's up?" And I'm standing right there, and they're like, "Oh my God, that's NES." All I had to do was put hair on and shave my beard, and I'm a different person.
Definitely. So we have 6 minutes left, or maybe 8 minutes. It's kind of hard to read here.
Okay.
8 minutes. So if you guys have any questions for Kim, you've got some for Sherry, maybe Jay, or NES, just let us know. Drop it in here. We will definitely take questions for the next few minutes. I really appreciate everybody being here. I mean, it's been so much fun.
Yeah.
Finally got to meet Kim.
Yes.
I mean, we talk on a daily basis, but I have never met her in person. The minute I opened the door, I felt like, oh my gosh, here's my sister.
Right?
It's just
well, we
awesome.
keep missing each other too, because every time I'm in town, they're just leaving the day before
Yeah,
or coming in
every
after
single
me.
time,
Yeah.
right? So this kind of lined up. Hopefully, our
We actually discussed it.
Yes,
That's why
this
we're like,
time.
hey, when are you coming? Let's plan it.
exactly, and then hopefully we'll do something in Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming
And this is the
September.
first time I've met you as
In
well.
September.
Yes. So
Yeah.
again, this was a nice surprise to have NES pop in and meet us. Jay as well, and then Sherry did a great job. We have a ton of food.
Can't wait, I'm hungry.
I know that we are going to chow down on. She brought the ice. Thank you. You are like, lifesaver here at the last minute, bringing in the ice for the non-ice machine.
It's a good thing I was a local one.
You knew where to go.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. What's our question?
So Dude says that NES is a super decent guy.
You are super decent
Super
guy.
decent.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
decent.
If that's coming from Dude,
I
it
love
might
Dude.
be, it might be
Gina-
true.
Gina-
It might be
Big
true.
Gina Lamana said about the same because they just see that Jay's picking on me. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice
DeRoss and M, she started it.
We do
Yeah,
it out of
okay.
love. We really do it out of love. If we're not picking on you, then we probably don't like you.
That's right.
We all pick on each other.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah.
We all do in real life too, not just on YouTube.
So when did y'all meet and what year?
When did NES and I
Yeah.
meet?
Because you
when
were
was that,
playing.
dude?
It must have been October of 2021,
Yeah, you're better
Okay.
with
right around that
dates.
time. I think it was the October trip. It was I think it was like my second trip out here. that I
Yeah,
went
I went down to the Cosmo to check out the big jackpot to see how he kind of runs things.
Yeah, and
For like
he
a
heard your
giant-
voice, right? And recognized
No,
you?
I was just sitting at a
Just sitting there.
Dragon Link machine. I'm like, oh, you came to see the big jackpot? And he's like, oh yeah.
That was close for us.
What?
Meeting.
No, we were
In
like
October.
2019. We
Was
were
it
like
19?
Yeah, it was like 2019 or 2018 even.
Nope.
It was 2019.
Gosh,
It was
crazy.
2019.
That's a long time
But
ago.
I was
Yeah,
just
that's
sitting
a long time
there, and NES is like, he's looking at me, and I'm like, he's like, well, what do you do? I'm like, well, I have a slot channel, and he's like, oh, you have a slot channel? He's like, God, you sound familiar. And I'm like, yeah, it's slot lizards. And he's
I
like,
have an addicted.
oh my gosh. He's like, holy cow. He's like, I love you guys. And so NES was the first fanboy that I had to beat off.
And that was, you know what?
I had to beat him off with a stick.
That was
I'm like,
before you
settle
ever
down
did
there,
live.
buddy. I was like, I'm sitting down and you're like all up in my face.
That was before you ever went live.
That was before I went live.
Oh,
That is
that's
true.
awesome.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you had about 8,000 or 9,000 subscribers at the
We
time,
did,
and you
yeah,
hadn't
yeah.
done lives yet.
We hadn't done lives yet, and
then-
NES was. We were just talking, and he was all nervous. He's like, my Scratchers channel. We have my lizard is a bearded dragon, and I just, do you mind if I use a lizard? I'm like, dude, do whatever you
Well,
want.
yeah,
man.
that
If
was
it's your
more,
bearded
that was more
dragon,
for the
like,
slots
what-
one, because I already had it for the
the Scratchers.
the scratchers. But
Yeah.
when I did the slots, and I didn't want to just put, because I had a bearded dragon that passed and everything, and it was part of
Skittles.
my Skittles. It was part of my channel. So when I did the slots channel, I included
Yes.
the bearded
Yeah.
dragon.
And he wanted to make sure it was
And-
okay, and I'm like, dude.
And
go
I had
for
been
it, man.
trying to
that's
get in
awesome,
touch with them
right?
because
That's
so
awesome.
it was great that I got to meet them and talk to them, because I had been trying to get in touch and stuff to just be like, hey, I'm not trying to steal your lizard.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Whoa!
I said,
whoa!
Wait.
This went in
Wait
a
a
way
minute.
different direction than I thought was gonna happen.
I said,
Whoa.
steal your lizard, not pet your lizard.
Watch
Okay,
out.
so there are a couple of questions.
Watch
Let's just
out.
go to the questions
All right, let's
here.
go back to
All
questions.
right.
NES likes, he's looking for the lady boys out there to steal their lizards.
Woo!
Anyways, so we're going to go to the first question that I see, which is from Scott Nightingale. Is there a high limit luxury line in the at the El Cortez?
No.
Do you know?
Not,
No.
definitely not in the high limit room.
Not in the
but
high
they-
limit room, but
they
it might
have
be in
that
the
They
wall.
do have another
They do have that
highlight
wall,
section,
yeah.
but no.
Not luxury line,
Not
though,
that
I
I
don't
would
think
think
so.
Not the
so.
luxury
Yeah.
line. Okay.
No.
They do have it
Alright.
at different casinos, but not there.
Yeah, not there.
Yeah.
All right, Marge Johnson, this is for you. NES, did Resorts World compensate you after you were robbed? Free rooms, food, free play, anything, etc., etc.
They did absolutely nothing, and they told me they were doing absolutely nothing because I wasn't staying there. They told me that if I was staying there, that they would have done more, but because I wasn't staying there, I was just a day guest. That's literally what they told me. So, yeah, they did absolutely nothing. I will say that they were very professional in their response to it, like tackling the guy, putting him in handcuffs, and then sitting with me for 3 hours while the police investigated. It took a while for the police to get there, and then it was actually wicked funny. No disrespect to the officer that arrived, but it was like the spitting image of the Reno 911 show, the cop. The only thing he was missing was he didn't have his shorts on, but he had the mustache.
Oh, nice.
And I literally thought that I was being punked, and it was that I was part of the show because it was him. And he kept going like this with his beard, and with his lips, he kept moving his lips with his beard, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm being punked with this show. And then he kept going like this into his side and talking, and I'm like, oh my god. The only thing was missing was the shorts,
Wow.
but it was totally him, and I was like, whoa. But then 3 hours later, they handed me back the crumpled ticket. They didn't even give me a new one. They handed me back the crumpled one, and I'm like, will this work? And they said, well, we were about to see. So I put it in the machine, and I took a picture of it first. And then I put it in the machine, and and I cashed out another fresh $2,200.
Nice.
Cat Small, $2.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Thank you, Cat's Maw, for the $2 super sticker. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. I want to hang out with all of you. Y'all are so much fun. Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah,
we
you gotta come
appreciate that.
to Fall Fest.
Come to
Everybody's
the
gonna
Fall
be there.
Fest. Yes, come in October. That is going to be so much fun.
Sherry Milner, I'm not really doing slots right now.
Yep.
More because I have to travel to Vegas to do it. So if I'm only out here every 2 months, by the time I come back out, my channel's dead again. So, and then I'm trying to revive it, and so it just doesn't make sense. And I am taking a little bit of a break on my
Fighting
Scratcher
the losing
channel.
battle.
Yeah,
You gotta
exactly.
Take breaks.
Yeah.
So
YouTube
Do you feel
pulls you
that
up.
right now? Yeah?
I
A
mean, we
little
still
bit.
had 1,700 people watching in the first live stream. Second one started rough because we were in a sketchy part of El Cortez, so it was cutting in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi wasn't the greatest. Well, not Wi-Fi. They don't let you even get on the Wi-Fi. It's T-Mobile.
I did learn though that I can't put slot content on my Scratcher channel. It just kills my channel. So
Really?
yeah, dead.
Interesting.
So like if I get like 2,000 views on a Scratcher video, if I put up a slot video, I'll end up with 200 views.
Nice.
It's not.
That-
Well, it's the
that's
algorithm
just-
doesn't
yeah.
see keywords
Yeah,
for
Yeah,
Scratch.
it's
exactly.
the keywords, exactly.
But even
100%.
like my regular viewers won't watch it. Like even my like subscribers won't watch it because they're not interested in slots. They're interested in Scratchers.
True.
And I was told by NG Slot, the reason why I did both of them is he told me, he's like, you can't put both content on the same channel. And he was right. He was absolutely right. And I tried for a while to do the other channel, and you know what? It built up some, and that's back when I was out here every month. So because I was going live at least every month in Vegas, it worked, but it's very hard from Boston to go live every month in Vegas. So
I could see that.
It's a long plane flight.
Yeah,
You
this
need
is
to- you need to move.
this is my
Yes,
13th.
there you go.
You know what though?
I tell Mike that all
The,
the
pro-
time.
the,
We need to
the,
move.
the problem is I have a 14-year-old son going into high school, and
Yes.
I'm not going
You
anywhere
you
for at least
cannot move until.
no.
Yep.
I don't know if there'd
I
be a
hear
whole lot of bathroom remodels here either.
No, but see, I'm versatile.
East
I don't
Coast.
have to.
Yeah.
I'm versatile. I've built houses. I bartended. I wait tables. I'm a versatile.
Everybody, he wants to start the pizza barn in
Pizza barn.
Vegas. So it's actually Pizza Barn, but
Yep.
he doesn't say R.
This is fine.
Pizza Barn.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. The lucky thing for me was I did get my money back that night, and it was it made for a fun
So if there's
story.
any investors out there,
Yeah, let's get the
NES
pizza
wants it.
barn
We want the
going
pizza
here.
barn.
Yeah, we want the pizza barn in
Douche, you
Vegas.
are
for
not
sure.
moving to Vegas next week. Douche says she's moving to Vegas next week.
Dude's just not moving to Vegas.
She
Get
is
outta
not
here.
moving to Vegas.
She's just trying to. find out
Actually,
where I live.
I gotta tell you, she confided in me the other day. She's moving to
I am
Vegas
not
next
believing
week.
in a word you say.
She
No,
is
I do
moving.
not believe it at all.
She confided in me.
Yeah.
And
Do you even talk to Douche?
I do.
No.
Really?
So I
She
started.
didn't, oh, Douche didn't
Wait
tell
a
me
minute.
this.
Yes.
I don't talk to.
Douche,
Wait,
I'm gonna
wait,
be-
let's
hold on,
confirm.
hold on.
So
Time
wait,
out.
wait,
No,
wait,
no, hold
wait,
on.
wait,
No,
wait, wait.
wait.
I don't talk to Douche often, but I started talking to Douche when. So earlier this year, my equipment broke.
Oh yeah, you did
Oh, I
talk
bet
My-
your
to Douche, yeah.
equipment broke.
My equipment for bathtub resurfacing broke.
Okay. Oh,
And
yeah,
believe it or
yeah,
not,
your truck
she
broke
had-
down too,
Yeah, and
right?
my truck broke down.
I remember
but
that.
she had the backup equipment that
She
I
did.
needed.
That's
That I
right.
needed. So that's how we
Douche
started
is the
talking and
bomb.
stuff. So.
Douche has like random stuff.
I'm like, Douche, why do
She
you
had
have?
welding equipment for
Yeah.
Sean.
Yeah, she
Crazy.
calls me up and she said, I think I have the piece of equipment that you need, and I'm like,
Douche, you are
how
the
do you
bomb.
have an HVLP? And she's like, no, it says HVLP on it, and so she sent me a picture, and I'm like, that's the piece of equipment I need.
She's even got like leather chaps for Thunder Down Under.
Yeah.
I don't know
Well-
where she finds all this stuff.
She actually showed me those. She was
Wild.
wearing them when she was
Yeah, it's
talking.
wild. Douche has all those. I don't get it. I don't get where Douche finds all this stuff.
I honestly can't wait to meet Douche.
I cannot wait to meet Douche
Oh,
either.
she's
Like,
amazing.
yeah,
Amazing.
so I cannot wait until October where we can.
And you'll meet Sherry as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause that's Douche's partner, is Sherry.
Yep.
Yep, that'll be all so much fun. I'm
Thank you,
super
Teresa
excited.
G. Yes.
Yeah. What do you?
She said
and
that I
your
have my priorities.
You have
yeah.
your priorities straight, right? Okay. Well, guys, I think this is the end of this wonderful, what was supposed to be an hour-long episode that turned out to be almost an hour and a half.
No, just an hour and 4 minutes. We started at
Oh, yeah.
we started at 5:30.
5:30.
Oh, that's right. We did start a little late. I'm
We started at 5:30.
so sorry. And
I talked a lot, but not that much.
You did.
No, yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I enjoyed having you along, though. It was fun, right?
I
It's
told
not right.
I told her
It took some heat off of me.
I already got a text from Jay. Never bring any
I
up
t-
again.
yeah.
From who?
Wow.
When?
Really? You said that?
I wasn't even paying attention.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't say
You
anything.
can't come anymore.
It's
You need
okay.
some tissue.
No.
It's
No,
okay.
I just-
It's okay.
I just always
everything
talk.
you guys say doesn't affect me. Don't worry.
I just always talk during, when April and I do the show, so I just wanted to let these
Yes.
guys talk and
No.
have the,
None of this
I
affects
hear
me.
you. Yes.
Not at all.
So honestly, though, she's like, "You have to talk during this live," and I'm like, "No, I'm just gonna sit there."
Yeah, he wasn't even gonna come. He didn't
I
even
don't
want.
think you needed to say anything, Kim.
He didn't even want to come on camera.
You
He
know what?
was
I
was
having
gonna
it
happen
down on the
regardless.
side.
Mike
It
made a
was.
comment before you got here. He's like, "This is perfect that NES is here," and he's like, "I didn't even need anybody for mic check. I had it."
Right? Yeah.
That's right, because he was just in there talking.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well, we wanted
absolutely.
to have NES on the show. We had talked about that.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, this is perfect.
It is perfect. So I just appreciate everybody tuning in, watching us. I have been super excited about doing this episode. You know, Jay and I do this. He is my original co-host, and it's been so much fun having you along. We got NES for the ride, so thank you.
Maybe
I have-
NES
Sherry
can do
was here.
co-hosting.
I just want to say
Yes.
one more thing and then I'll shut up. So I
I
walked.
don't think he will. He'll just keep going.
So no,
Who's taking bets? I'm taking.
Guys.
I'm taking the over.
We're
I'm
in
taking the
Vegas.
over.
We're in Vegas. I can
I'm
bet all
taking
we
the
want.
over.
Let's go.
I walked.
One more thing is not happening.
Hey guys, I just want you to know like how professional they are. I walked in here tonight, and this is legit like a studio. Like
Yes,
I
we
walked
have
in
a
and
light. We have the
oh my
mic.
gosh.
We have everything set
there's
up.
there's mic booms, a ring light, a camera set up. This is legit.
Mike is the bomb. He is. He
he's-
does a great job.
He's got his whole setup over there. Honestly, this is the real deal, guys. Like I was
Thank
a
you
little
for
jealous
saying
of the
that.
setup. I was very jealous of the setup. It's neat.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Driving was super great because we could bring all of our equipment, but flying, this would not have been as successful. I mean, it would have. You would have figured it out, babe. But
I mean,
it
you
is.
could. You just
yeah.
have to hope it didn't get lost.
Yes, absolutely. And guys, we got to meet Kim Zilla, so thank you for joining us. This has been so much fun.
Glad we finally got to meet too.
Oh, absolutely. You're like my sister, and I never even met you in person. It's so crazy. So, thank you everybody for joining us. We had a ton of fun. And I really, really appreciate all of the mods that have been in here helping us out tonight. You guys have been absolutely perfect for us. Sherry, thank you for bringing the food that we're about to devour
Yes,
because
can't
Kim and I are super hungry. And bringing us ice as a backup. Who would have guessed we would have no ice machine?
Yeah. I need to soak up the booze, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, just drink it and then we'll get there.
We'll have
Anyway,
another.
yes, so we're gonna wrap things up here. We're gonna have a little bit of food, then we're gonna go downstairs and enjoy ourselves. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Hold on one moment.
Douche is calling.
Douche is
Dude,
calling.
calling.
Douche,
Yeah,
you are
Douche.
on live. Let's go.
Hey, dudes, you're live here with April.
Hey, Douche.
Oh, it cut out.
She hung up.
Oh, she
She said, I'm not going live.
I'm
Call her
out.
back.
Let's try one more.
Okay, Douche, call us back if you
No,
really
he's
wanted to
calling.
talk.
Calling you.
Okay, we're calling you, Douche.
There she
Everybody
is.
stand by.
Oh,
Oh,
she isn't on yet.
No.
ooh. Are we FaceTiming, Douche?
Hello?
Hello,
Hey,
Douche.
hey, dudes, you're live.
Hi, douche.
Hey, Douche.
Hi, you're live on the show.
Do you have a question? Oh, look, there's our picture! Yay, Douche! Flip it around to the camera.
I can't see that.
Where's that handsome Mike?
Can
Say it again.
say it again?
Where's handsome Mike behind that camera?
There's a handsome Mike behind that camera.
There definitely is. See, he's right
There he is.
There he is.
I'm here.
Hey everybody,
Welcome in, Douche. How are you?
we're good.
Good deal, good
Burning
deal.
up.
We're going to
It's
see you in
hot.
October.
Hey Mike. Yes.
Well, we'll see you in October anyway, right? So-
Of course.
What day are you moving out here this
Jay,
week?
I just want to let you know the equipment I have in my tool shed is not random, dude.
It is not random shit.
No, I didn't say it was random. I can't believe that you have stuff.
No, Jay said it.
Oh, Jay!
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes
Douche
he just
has all kinds of stuff. You talk to her and it's like she's
Some-
got it.
sometimes Jay just doesn't know how to talk.
Well, I don't have to go to Home Depot.
Who's in behind you?
I love Home
Nice.
Depot. Who's that behind you?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. He just scared douche.
I'm out.
Hi.
Love you, douche.
We love you, douche.
We love you. We
Yeah,
love y'all
douche.
So
Great.
much, every
Douche,
one of
you got to do a live show.
Yes, Douche, can you do a live? You want to come on
I'm
and do a
doing
live
it
with
right
me?
now, honey.
Huh?
I'm not dead yet. What do you think?
So we're going to get the Douche on live?
Oh, probably not.
In
I'm
October.
better incognito,
October.
believe me.
You want to co-host
Huh?
with me in October?
Oh my God, no! I'm going to be stuck on a casino. I
got
have
so
to
many-
be there, but
We can
thank you. I'm
co-host as El
flattered.
Cortez. You
Yes,
can do
we
it.
could.
I-
El Cortez.
You know, I have diarrhea of the mouth too. I really do. And my favorite letter of the alphabet is S. You know what I'm saying? So, no.
I hear you. Yes.
Yeah, no, you really don't want me on your show, honey.
Oh, I do. We think you're great. You're awesome.
You're awesome too. Every one of you in the room there's awesome.
Aw,
then
thank
It would be,
you.
it'd be
Thank you. Thank you
and
for calling
especially that
in.
handsome
it would be
dude
April
behind the
after
camera.
dark. We'd have to do that one.
All right. We love you, douche.
We love you,
We
dudes.
love
Take
you all
care.
too. Every
Bye.
one of you, we love you all.
Love you
All
too. Bye.
Thanks for taking my call.
Oh, well,
You're welcome.
of course.
Always.
We love you, douche. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, idiot.
Hi.
Telling you I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
I love you.
No, I love you more.
All right.
All
Just
right.
kidding.
Bye-bye.
I love you.
Oh, I just got a text from Sean. He says, "Tell everyone I say hi."
Oh, thank you, Sean. We appreciate it. We really missed you tonight, but we're glad that you were able to watch us while you were traveling.
Yes.
Again, super shout outs to Jay, Sherry, NES is here. We got Kim, finally got to meet you, and NES. I had not met
Right.
NES before. We are going to wrap our show up. We're going to have some good food, probably go downstairs and play a little bit. Hit that notification bell for our channel because you never know when we're going to be going live. Maybe Sherry and I will get another major because we did that last time I was here.
Nice.
Yes, that was a lot of fun. So I appreciate everybody tuning in, watching us. Thank you to Jay, NES, Kim, Sherry for joining us. Been a blast. Douche, thank you for the call in. Everybody have a wonderful week. We will see you. Are you doing Wednesday or not this week? Nope, not this week. Okay.
Probably not. Maybe. Maybe, but probably not at this point.
Okay.
I'll be back live again probably in a week and a half.
We can-
We can do Wednesday night.
All right.
I'm here Wednesday night.
So Kim and I will be going live on Wednesday night. We are going to do slot
There
play
you go.
We
for
could do-
Jay's channel.
We could
Oh, you
do
can do a
takeover.
Yay!
There
We're
we
going to do a
go.
Jay's takeover. Is that good for you, baby?
I'm good.
Let's do it.
Now I'm going to tell you, I do not have the bankroll like Jay does,
No, we'll work something
but
out.
we'll work
We'll
it out.
figure something out.
We'll figure it out. So Kim and I and Sherry are
50 cents to 88 cent bets.
yes.
I don't know if we can do your 50
Are
cents.
you
We'll have to
saying
figure that out.
What?
We'll have to figure that out. I don't know the
Grand
50
on
cents.
50.
We
Well,
could get a
it'll
grand.
be fun.
Yeah.
That's not true.
It could still be fun,
I
but
know,
it
still
might
be
hurt the
fun.
channel,
Yes,
so I got to figure
definitely.
it
Oh
out.
no, we won't hurt the channel.
All right. So yes. So thank you.
We'll either be going on our channel or Jay's.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We will be going live on when the channel. You know, Wednesday is actually our wedding anniversary, so
Aw.
it is going to be a lot of
Oh.
fun.
Awesome.
It'll be
Yes,
an anniversary special.
Whoop, whoop. Anniversary special. Let's do this. All right. So
All right.
thank you everybody for joining us. Everybody have a winning week. We will catch up with you very soon.
Peace.
Thank you to everybody that joined us tonight. Have a great
Bye, guys.
night. We will see you soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.
This has been a Mike and April studio production.